Hello guys. So till now we have discussed necrosis, we have discussed apoptosis. So the third phenomena of the cell death is necroptosis. So today we are going to start about necroptosis. This entity is also called programmed necrosis. This entity is also called programmed program necrosis. This is a hybrid of necrosis and apoptosis. So what will happen in necroptosis? The cell will start is apoptosis. The cell death will start as apoptosis and it will end as necrosis. It will start as apoptosis and it will end as necrosis. So the mechanism of apoptosis and necrosis, it will at the beginning it will be apoptosis and at the end it will be necrosis. So morphologically what will occur? Morphologically necrosis will occur because it is at the end of the necroptosis. So morphologically the death will be a necrotic death. Okay, so now we will discuss about the mechanism of necroptosis, that how it occur, what is the mechanism of necroptosis. So this type of cell death is also induced just like intrinsic pathway. This type of also induced just like intrinsic pathway, just like intrinsic pathway, by activation of death receptor, by activation of death receptor, induced by intrinsic pathway by activation of death receptors. So what will happen when tumor necrotic factor react with receptor 1, tumor necrotic factor R1? What will happen? This will lead to the phosphorylation. This will lead to the phosphorylation of what? Of RIP K1 and RIP K3. These are receptors interacting protein. These are receptors interacting proteins kinase 1 and 3. So when tumor necrotic factor react with receptor 1, it will lead to the phosphorylation of RIPK1 and RIPK3. These are basically kinases. So what are RIPK1 and RIPK3? These are protein that initiates a series of events that results in the dissolution of the cell. So these two molecules, RIPK1 and RIPK3, these are used instead of, they are required instead of case spaces, because necroptosis, it is independent, it is independent of case spaces. No case spaces are involved in the necroptosis too. So instead of case spaces, RIPK1 and RIPK3 are involved in necroptosis. So when RIPK1 and RIPK3, they are phosphorylated, so they lead to phosphorylation, they lead to phosphorylation, they lead to phosphorylation of MLKL. What is MLKL? This is mixed lineage, this is mixed lineage kinase domain like protein, domain like protein. So when RIPK1 and RIPK3 they are phosphorylated, they lead to the phosphorylation of MLKL, which is a mixed lineage of kinase domain like protein. When as a result MLKL is activated, so this activated MLKL, as a result it is activated, this activated MLKL enter into the plasma membrane, and it will damage it, the plasma membrane will be damaged as a result of the entrance of the MLKL to the cell, and also there will be reduction of ATP because of damage to the mitochondria. As a result, free radical injury will occur because there will be the production of ROS, reactive oxygen substances species. Because of all these factors, the inflammation into the plasma membrane, the reduction of ATP synthesis, the free radical injury, inflammation will occur. Inflammation will occur, and we know that inflammation is only occur in necrosis. So the cell death starts from apoptosis when tumor necrotic factor react with receptor 1, and at the end there will be the inflammation, which is a necrosis. So decreased ATP synthesis will lead to cellular swelling. Decreased ATP will lead to cellular swelling. Now one is cellular swelling, number second membrane damage, number third is free radical production, number four is inflammation. So these all four are the features of necrosis. These all are the features of necrosis. So the cell death start from apoptosis, from tumor necrotic factor, and it end as a necrosis. So that is why it is called necroptosis, because it involved both necrosis as well as apoptosis. Now we will discuss about the example that where we can see the necroptosis. So either occur physiologically, it may occur physiologically. Where it occur physiologically? It may occur physiological. Where it occur? It occur in the formation of mammalian bone. It occur in the formation of mammalian bone growth plate. Occur in physiological, and it may occur either as a pathological. Necroptosis may occur as a pathological. Where it occurs as a pathological? Number one, it may occur in a acute. Pancreatitis. Acute inflammation of the pancreas. It may occur in acute steatohepatitis. Number three, it may also occur in re-perfusion injury. Number four, it may also occur in neurodegenerative disorders. So this is the pathological conditions where necroptosis is occur. Now we will know a little bit about the re-perfusion injury. Re-perfusion injury. we'll know a little bit about it, that what is reperfusion injury. This is what reperfusion injury is. What this is: injury where restoration of blood, restoration of blood flow to ischemic tissue, restoration of blood to ischemic tissue results in increased cell injury, results in increased cell injury. Previously, this tissue is exposed to ischemic condition where there is less blood comes to this tissue. When it is restored, the blood is restored and it comes to the tissue, it leads to more injury to their tissue. This is called reperfusion injury. It may be because of, number first, we can say that it may be because of the increased production of ROS substances, increase production of reactive oxygen substances because of restoration of the oxygenated blood, re-oxygenated blood, that lead to more cellular injury. And number second, it may also be because of inflammation induced by the ischemic injury. That inflammation, which was previously induced by the ischemic injury, may increase the reperfusion because it enhances, what happened, it enhances the influx of leukocytes, it enhances the influx of leukocytes and plasma protein. So the product of activated leukocytes may cause additional tissue injury. Product of activated product of activated leukocytes may cause additional tissue injury. This is all about the reperfusion injury. So till now we have finished our lessons about the necroptosis. If you are new on our channel, subscribe our channel.